the point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 12, Ayo Dosunmu. At power forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24, Javonte Green. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. The other forward, at 6'6" number 11, DeMar DeRozan. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Domantas Sabonis.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Torrey Craig. Also Sabonis out there. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there with Green. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
Now, here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. He takes it in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
For the 3, hands it from downtown. LeVert's got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now, here's LeVert. He has 5. Here's Duarte, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
From deep three-point range, Dosunmu's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to LeVert, fires the 3. Sabonis, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
One shot.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his
All
prime.
right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
Brown is checked in for
The
Vucevic.
Lookables dance team. Make some noise.
Here's Dosunmu. Saw him with 10 points last game. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Duarte passes to LeVert. There's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And LaVine launches it from deep. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Inside, lets it go from 11. Sabonis, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart.
And the first one drops. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LaVine way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Duarte. Here's the three. Here's Craig. That one falls.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls trail by 18. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for LaVine. 13th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Craig. Here's Duarte. 5 to shoot. From deep. Another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Duarte, guarded by LaVine. DeRozan against Craig. Passes it to LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the
The
first.
shot, no good.
2
Great
minutes.
D that time from Green. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Now the Bulls with it. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Sabonis' screen on Green. Here's LeVert. Green breaking loose. A nice shot by LeVert. 11 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Holiday, no one around him. Sabonis up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far. It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 17 seconds left in the first. Now here's White. D right on him. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball. Substitution for the Pacers.
Stevenson outside with 4 seconds on the clock. Count that one.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic
That's the end of the
performance
first
here on the
quarter.
road.
With the Storm,
And the buzzer sounds, and the first. We've got a blowout underway here. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
And glad